good, buddy? Alright, I'll see you in a little bit, okay? Simon, you okay, buddy? Hello, everybody. I don't know why I'm shuffling these. I'm just messing around. See if anybody else shows up. I don't know if maybe notifications didn't go out. I was just gonna say hi to everybody real quick. I don't have anything to talk about in particular. Nope, nothing at all. Give it a couple more minutes. If anybody else jumps on, great. If not, then I'm just gonna hop off and do what I was doing. Oh my gosh. Oh, yeah, see, the lollipop field said no. Hi, Jazzy. Thank you so much. Yeah, all is well. I was just going to say hi. Usually my friends will hop on, you know, but yeah, everything's the same. Nothing new. I hope you're well too. Hey, Midwest girl, how are you? Oh my goodness. I'm fine. Same as usual. Oh, thank you so much, Kate. So today, weather-wise, was really beautiful. It was actually a gorgeous day. I had my shorts on today. I think it was like 83 or something like that, roughly. Right now it's pretty cold though, but I get cold easily, so it's probably like 65 or something, I'm guessing. But it was sunny, at least today. No rain today. Yeah, it was nice. It was a nice day. Oh, I'm sorry, Kate. I hate that. Yeah. Seems to be like some sort of, I don't know. In St. Louis, oh my gosh, what's the temperature there? It's probably like, disastrous. Yeah, we had a beautiful day today. It was nice. I have to find somewhere to crash though. I have to wrangle up the kitties as well, which is crazy. Ugh. They're having fun. They made a new friend, a raccoon. I looked up, I was like, oh no, I mean, this is gonna really suck because I don't know what's gonna happen. Like, and Simon is just standing there, like, talking to this raccoon, like, hey man, what's up? Like, he's totally chill with the raccoon. I thought for sure he was gonna, like, go ape shit, you know, that there's gonna be, like, a fight between the two of them. Mm-mm. They were totally fine, and the raccoon was, like, playing with them, you know, like, it's awesome. So yeah, anyway, that was fun. Nuggie saw him too. He wanted their food, of course, and I was like, no. He probably came by last night and got the crumbs or something, I bet. But yeah, he was a friendly raccoon, very friendly, like almost too friendly. I was like, because he was like talking to me. I'm like, hey buddy. I'm like, because he was coming towards me to like get food from me or something. I'm like, he's probably just used to like, because it's like a bunch of, you know, office buildings around here. He's probably used to people like feeding him, I'm sure. Like, but yeah, he was like coming to talk to me. I'm like, no, stand over there. But yeah, that was the exciting part of the day. Oh, and poor Simon, he's doing fine, but like, I don't know where he hides during the day. And then after the cops came, as soon as the cops left, it was like the lawnmower man came out. So, so they're like doing the riding lawnmower, like, you know, all over this lawn. And like Simon's like hidden somewhere, I believe in these bushes. I don't know. But I was so worried about him. Like, oh my God, Simon, poor guy. But he was fine. He moseyed on over at dinner time. Like everything was great. He didn't seem traumatized. So he's doing good. But I know, no fight, girl. They were, Simon was totally chill. So was Nuggies. I'm like, it's so funny. But I think it's because the raccoon was really chill. Like he was very friendly. So maybe that's why. But yeah, the cats did not freak out. Like Nuggies didn't even hiss or anything. And you know, she hisses at Simon. So yeah, it was very surprising. I'm like, what do you guys like know each other? Like, have they been playing at night? I bet you they've been playing at night. Oh my gosh, like when I fall asleep or something. I wonder, you know? Yeah, it's just like, okay, guys, I've got a raccoon pet now following me around. Oh my God, too funny. So yeah, that was fun. I bet they do, Midwest Girl. Like, there's no way they didn't know each other. It was too smooth. Like, you know what I mean? Like, the raccoon, like, ran up to Simon. Like, I thought for sure Simon was going to panic, you know? And no, he was just like, hey, man, what's up? Like, he didn't even flinch, you know? So, yeah, they're probably hanging out at night, I bet. My kitties are super, super funny. They make friends with, like, squirrels. That's what they had in the store was squirrels. And the squirrels would, like, come up on the windowsill and they would, like, literally, like, go back and forth all day long. They loved each other. The squirrels would like jump on the window and like call for the cats, you know? It was cute. Yeah, exactly, Midwest Girl. Yeah, I don't know. Like Nuggies and Simon are really good at making animal friends, like all kinds of different creatures. It's pretty funny. Yeah, dogs and stuff too. Like when dogs came into the store, they were fine. They really are very good cats. I'm very lucky to have them because, you know, not every cat can like bounce around like this and be like, you know, indoor, outdoor, you know, like all this stuff. So, but they're fine. I mean, aside from Simon pulling some of his hair out, they seem to be fine, you know, like they're not like traumatized. They're healthy, like they're eating, they're sleeping, you know, everything is like normal. Yeah, I have to leave Midwest Girl. I did leave earlier, then I came back to let the cats play and stuff because, you know, they're used to the area. It's a safe spot for them to hang out, and it's, you know, it's away from the big roads and stuff as well. So I'm just hanging out right now. Um, yeah, so I did leave. I just came back to let the cats run around and stuff. So I'm gonna be leaving though as well. So yeah, I've got to leave my spot. I do. I can't sleep here tonight. I wondered what would happen if I left at like, you know, 5 a.m. But I don't want to push it because I don't want to get Gestapo'd, you know, put in the concentration camp. No, I didn't even try it today, Midwest Girl. No, I didn't. I'll try it when my YouTube paycheck comes in and see what happens. But until it comes in, I don't have any, you know what I mean? Like I can't do anything anyway, so I didn't bother with it. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I mean, if not, you know, if I can, there's other ways to move money around, you know. I can add to my Venmo account. I can add to my Apple Pay account. So, you know, if I can find a booking site that takes those as payment, booking.com does. You know what I mean? I might be able to find a workaround. I don't know. Or, yeah, I can't pull cash out, so. Or I don't know. Yeah, I really don't know. Hey, Kimberly. I'm okay. The same. How are you? Sorry, guys. I need to like put it away because if it's sitting on the table, I'm gonna eat it. All right, stay in there. But yeah, nothing new. It's all the same stuff. The Uber driver never came back. I'm glad you're okay, Kimberly. Hey, Becky. I know, wasn't it so cute? He was adorable. Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't get into like the stuff, you know, because I've been here for a few days. Sooner. He didn't get into anything actually. Like, you know, usually the raccoons, like at least the ones around here at Fort DeSoto and stuff, will like totally like rip into your like, you know, tent to get, you know, into your food. Like they'll open your cooler. It's pretty funny. You can't even bungee it shut. They know how to open the bungees. You have to like put it in your car like a bear, you know, because they're so good at like stealing food. But this guy didn't seem to be too seasoned. But he tried to walk right up to me to like get food from me, you know, like he was like, oh hey, you got a snack? Like he, you know, so I'm assuming people in the office buildings might feed him. You know, he seemed very he was like a pet. Like he seemed very like happy to be around humans. He didn't seem very scared of me at all. So yeah, he's a pretty cool trash panda. He can join my group if he wants to. I have like, yeah, a lot of animals come up to me during the day and stuff too. I had a yellow butterfly all day around here. And then I also had a bird, surprisingly, that was like kind of like gray and brown, but he had a lot of like yellow on him too. He was a really cool looking bird. And he came by a lot today. I'm trying to think what else. That was it, besides the trash panda and the cats. Yeah, it's true too. The cats have never hunted a bird or a squirrel. Like Nuggies has chased a squirrel, but they play with them. Like she hunts lizards though. Like they both of them, they love to hunt lizards. They'll walk in with like a big lizard in their mouth, like, hey. They'll leave them like by my bed and stuff at the house. They used to, yeah, as a present. Yeah, they love to hunt lizards. And Nuggies is like the black fly expert as well. We used to get quite a bit of black flies, not surprisingly, considering what was being sent our way, but Nuggies would always hunt him down. She's really good at that. So yeah, she's a really good huntress. Trying to think what else to talk about. I don't really have anything else. That was pretty much the extent of my day. I survived. So, mission accomplished for the day. Just about. I want that trail mix. Dang it. I have another type as well. I'm gonna grab that one. It's like a fruit one. Crap, what was that? There we go. Crap, grab something. I don't know what it was. I heard it fall. What is it? I don't know. Oh, it's my nail clippers. Hold on. I found them. Okay. I'm back. Not yet, Becky. Hopefully I'll try it tomorrow. I'm hoping for tomorrow. We'll find out. We'll see. Hey, Anita, no, I didn't try it today. I don't have any money anyway, so I was just like, I'll deal with it when I have money to try it with, you know, to see what happens. So my YouTube paycheck should be in tonight, tomorrow, soon, you know. So as soon as I get that, I'll try that and see what happens. But I don't know. I'm trying not to get my hopes up, but I got to figure something out. I don't know. They just keep chasing me out of places and moving me around. I don't know what's going to happen, you know. Don't know what's going to happen. I'm worried because they're talking about fucking, concentration camps and shit for homeless people. So like, yeah, that would be exactly a reason to put me on the streets. You know what I mean? So that they can swoop me up for their camp. I'm not trying to go to a concentration camp anytime soon with these people either. So, Anita, so, I can take donations, I think every way that I normally do, but, the issue is being able to spend it. I don't know about that part. So, but I can spend it. I mean, I can do stuff online, so, yeah. Anyway, it's the card, but I'll have to try it again tomorrow. Like I said, once I get money in there, then I'll figure it out. I tried that before, Becky, and I got ripped off at CVS. I was so mad. I spent $200, which was like a lot of money for me, because I was doing exactly that. I had cash and I needed to book the hotel online. So I bought a Visa prepaid card at CVS, and it was a scam. Like, I never got the money back. It was just a scam. And then I lost the $200, which, for me, again, that's like a huge amount of money. So it was like, I don't want to do it again, Exactly. Because you can't get the money back either. Like, good luck, Yeah, it does suck, Becky. I had like 5 calls with CVS about it, and it boiled down to, I purchased it with, okay, on their register they take Venmo as a payment option, so that's what I paid with, Venmo. So they said that because I bought the card with my Venmo account, they could not refund it, and the reason, it wasn't because they didn't believe me about it being invalid. They verified, I don't remember exactly what they said, but they acknowledged that there was an issue with the gift cards, and they knew about it. So they weren't doubting my story, and I think they were able to look it up via the transaction ID or whatever and see if I had spent it or not, or what happened. But They weren't doubting the story. They were saying that because I purchased it via Venmo, and they, CVS, as in they, did not work out with Venmo how they were going to process refunds. So they have Venmo as a payment option, but if you buy something with Venmo, there's no way for the CVS system to refund it. So there's like a glitch in the system, you know, or something. And this is what they were telling me. Again, I was just like, well, you know, I'll take a CVS store credit. I'll take like whatever you want to give me, but I just don't want to, you know, $200 in the toilet. Like that's kind of crazy, but no, they wouldn't offer any sort of alternative either. So it's pretty crazy. I mean, I don't even think I have enough cash for a room, Kate, tonight. Oh, Western Union. That's the other thing. I'm not near a Walmart or anything like that. I would need to see where the nearest like Western Union is. I'm in a jam, guys. Yeah, it's a sticky situation. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be like negative and like shutting down everything you guys are saying by any means, but it's trust me. I've thought all this stuff through as well. It's like, yeah, I'm in a pretty big pickle. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. I have to figure it out. But, aw, thank you, Kate. Thanks so much. Well, I'm fighting for Emmy, you know, and for what's fucking right, you know, like just in general. But yeah, this whole place is crazy. Ugh, I can't believe they put me on the streets. I'm so mad. I fought it hard though, because they've been trying to do this for a long time, you know, which, you know why. They want me vulnerable so they can come kidnap me or some shit. Aw, thanks, Kate. I appreciate that. I feel like I am sometimes. I feel like I'm not as optimistic as I should be, or as high vibrational as I should be, but it's just I'm going through a lot. I mean, they're really hitting me with like the the band hammer, you know, like but it's been like this for years too. So, um, whatever. I'm used to it, but yeah, they got me good. They played dirty. So anyway, thanks for saying that. I appreciate that. I'm trying not to be negative because that doesn't help anything, you know? I mean, and honestly, if it wasn't like so like absolutely absurd, like what they've done to me, oh my God, if it wasn't so absurd, it's almost, I mean, it's like, it's watching a comedy of errors. It's literally slapstick. I mean, it's like, I feel like it's like an episode of like Bugs Bunny or something, you know, like literally what these people do. It's crazy to me. Like that, this is real life. Aw, thank you, Jazzy. Thank you so much. Yeah, I love her. I love being her mom as well. Thank you so much. Yeah, I mean, yeah, she's my girl. I'm not leaving her behind by any definition of the word. that was mistake number one. That's where they crossed the line. Yeah, because no, she will not end up trafficked in the Walmart in Largo. That's not gonna happen. It's just not. Nope, or any other way. Ugh, yeah, this is bad, guys. It's a dire situation. Like, it's really bad. I try not to think about it too much. Sorry, I don't usually talk too much about Emmy just because I don't want to really think about how bad it actually is, you know, but it feels like it's like not real, you know what I mean? It's like it feels surreal that this could be happening, you know? Aw, thanks, Kate. Yeah, I'm not scared of these people at all, and I'm standing my ground. Yeah. Um. Aw, thanks, Jazzy. Thank you so much. Yeah, thanks, guys. I appreciate the support. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm talking to you guys, Anita. I know. It's just you know, I personally try not to think about like that whole situation because it's so horrific, you know what I mean? Like it really is. It's brutal. So I'm trying to just like, you know, focus on getting, I mean, they've definitely done a good job of distracting me with the, you know, survival, basically, basic survival, but, and making it as difficult as humanly possible to just live and exist, you know? But, yeah, with Emmy, it's a different story. It's all of it is so sickening, you know, like I'm just over the whole thing, and I don't even want to like just based on what I've seen, you know, psychically and with my own eyeballs and stuff as well, you know, and heard, I am, yeah, in shock and disbelief. You know, it's just crazy that this could happen. You know what I mean? Like, we fought so hard not to have this happen in our country, and here we are. I know, Anita. I mean, if so, the way I look at it, honest to goodness, like, I put it in God's hands. You know, if I'm supposed to be, you know, in a hotel, that's where, you know, it'll be apparent to me. You know what I mean? That's where I'll end up. Like, I'm right where I need to be right now. Um, you know, like, seriously, it was like something was just telling me to stay at this table for a little bit. And like I said, I'll leave in the middle of the night so that nobody says anything about it. But um, you know, I'm not, I know this is part, everything happens for a reason, you know. There's a reason I'm out here. I don't know why, but, you know, I know it's scary though. Well, I'm not scared per se. It's just that, you know, I weigh about 100 pounds. So, you know, I can't fight off too many big guys. Let's see. Yeah. God is probably very busy. I would imagine so. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. This whole situation has been wild, but then kind of like also processing that it's like the end of the world type situation, you know what I mean, is also a lot. Because I mean, that's what I believe it to be. So, not the end of the world, but you get what I'm saying. Like, what do you call it? Like, end times, I guess. The end of the old world, you know? Yeah, it's just, you know what I mean? Having to like realize, like, oh, wow, okay, I guess that's actually happening now. So, you know, and deal with it on that level too is kind of crazy because, you know, it's supposed to get pretty ugly. So it's worrisome. But you know, we'll see. Like I said, I'm supposed to be out here for a reason. I don't know why, but here I am. Because God wouldn't let me be out here if I wasn't supposed to be, you know? Yeah. Yeah, Jazzy, that's exactly right. I've been trying to do exactly that. And you know, I get big, you know, red flags when I'm supposed to move. It's happened every time. Um, you know, so yeah, well, usually it's because they pay everybody off at the hotel to like fuck with me, but uh yeah, Anita, for sure, for sure, for sure. It is. It's too massive to not be, if that makes sense, you know? So, in my opinion, it's just my opinion, you know, but I definitely think, you know, something crazy is going on as well, something huge. I'm just so curious as to what's going to happen. Like, I'm fine, obviously, with whatever, you know, like God has in store, but we all kind of have to be, you know what I mean? But I just want to know what's going to happen. I'm so nosy. Apparently, you know, a lot of people have predicted like a big like flash event of some sort, you know, like timelines emerging or merging or something like that. I don't know, maybe like something, you know, we've never seen that obviously in this realm. So yeah, it's going to be interesting no matter what. But I'm still fighting these people no matter what. I'm not like, you know, I don't know. This has been such a crazy time of life. Crazy times. My whole life has been crazy, but this particular chapter has been, yeah. Florida. Florida during MAGA. Fun times. Okay. If it's time, it's time. I know where I'm going, and you and others too. Yeah, exactly, Anita. I'm not worried about it. I have no qualms about it whatsoever. So, yeah. Again, I don't want that to happen, but I don't think, again, if that was supposed to happen to me, truly, seriously, it would have happened like 5 times ago, you know, like truly. Anita, probably never, to be quite honest with you. Like, I don't know if I'm ever going to be out of the book, but that's okay. I don't mind it. I would just like to have different chapters. I'm done with this chapter. I'm done with MAGA, with that chapter of the book, you know, or whatever we call this chapter, the end of the world. I don't know. Yeah, like, what the fuck is this? Programming people's brains. Oh my God. So they can be programmed to vote or something like that. I don't know. Gosh, obey. Yeah. Not good. Like I said, if it wasn't so horrific, it's literally like a fucking cartoon. You know what I mean? It's like a cartoon. It's like, how can we ensure we win no matter what? Oh, I know. Let's MK Ultra everybody and make them vote for me. I don't know, guys. It's speculation. It's total speculation, but oh my God. Again, nobody said, hey guys, maybe this isn't such a great idea. You know? Maybe that wouldn't be a good idea. But I guess it was prophesized to like be this way or something. I don't know. Again, I'm not trying to dwell on what they've already done. It's a lot, man. It's a lot. Yeah, this chapter does suck. Yeah, the food thing is killing me as well. Oh my God. They killed the Florida orange industry. Okay. They gangstered it. Like, gone. Okay. All the oranges died of a mysterious, you know, infection. Okay. And then started importing oranges from South Africa. Right. So that's just one food. That's just one. But this is such a fucking. It's so bad. This whole thing is crazy. It's not funny. I'm not laughing at the situation. I'm laughing at how, like, my mind can't even process like all of this. I'm like, oh my God, what else? You know, what else? What else? It's just, it's a lot. Like, they've been busy. Busy. And meanwhile, it's, I mean, but when you look at the plan, right? And I don't know, guys, and you know, I'm only looking at it from like, you know, I've lived here for 20 years, you know, so I've seen it go from a normal state, right? Florida was great when I first moved here. It was really fun. It was. I had a great time for the first, like, I don't know. I would say even, you know, I would say definitely the first 5 to 7 years, you know, but then probably closer to 10, you know, I was kind of ready to go at 10 years. I was really ready to go, you know. After my divorce, I was just like, I wanted something different. But that's when I got trafficked. But anyway, you know, I loved Florida for a long time. And to watch it decline from 20 years ago, you know, even 10 years ago to what we see today is, I mean, it almost makes you feel like, am I delusional? Like, really, it's like, wait a minute, this can't be possible. Like, this can't actually be real, but it's real, but it's like really demonic, you know, like all these things that are happening or that have happened. It's just, it's almost like they came in and said, how do we ruin, you know, the state as quick as possible? I mean, we need to fucking just, you know, just every possible angle, you know, every angle. Let's just go ahead and ruin it. And it's like, why would you want to do that when you want to live here and have your utopia here, you know? Like, you're doing all this work to like clear out anybody that's not, you know, of the Aryan race and on your team. So why would you want to have a totally dysfunctional state for your new population, you know? I don't know. I'm just wondering, you know? It just doesn't make sense to me. But because, you know, because again, I don't think this is the problem with this personality type, you know? They don't think about anybody else. They don't think about the future. They think about how can I get as much money as possible right now, you know? And I don't care what I have to do to get it. Just make it happen, you know? And they do some cockamamie shit, you know, especially when they think that they can get away with it. Oh boy, you know, there's no limit. And again, this just comes from, you know, I worked in big law here in Florida, you know, for a long time, worked for some crazy ass lawyers. I have crazy stories I could tell you, you know, and I have love for everybody. Don't get me wrong. I'm not talking shit about anybody. It was all part of my journey. And, you know, I wouldn't take it back. It was great. But I learned a lot about, you know, all kinds of stuff, like business stuff that happens in Florida and what people do and what they try to do and what lawyers do. And, you know, I've seen really, really good lawyers. I've worked for great lawyers. I've worked for like the worst lawyer you could possibly imagine. Like he was like, he's the like official Florida lawyer because he literally could not follow a fucking law. Like it was like, it's like everything he did was just a nightmare, you know, like a literal nightmare. So yeah, I've worked for all over, you know, all over the board. But I've seen clients of all of those lawyers as well and all these types of things too. So I've just seen a lot of stuff. It's been very interesting, but what I'm seeing now, I'm having a hard time with it because it does not make sense to me from a business perspective. It's like they divvied up all of the important industries in Florida. I was like, great, you take that and you take that and you take that, you know, and each one of them like ran it into the ground, you know, like as hardcore as they could, you know, and didn't coordinate with the other as to like how this was going to impact the state or the people or the future, you know, like it was just like, again, I thought you guys wanted to live here, or were you planning to go live on Mars and just leave the people here in this desecrated state, you know? I don't know. But apparently, again, it's not just here, you know, it's other places as well, all over the world, you know? I was watching some videos of this new Argentinian president. Have you guys seen him? He was elected in today. It's not looking good, guys. It's not looking good. You know, it's just really not. He's definitely got he's got the business model in hand, you know, for what's to be rolled out here, if that were to happen, you know. And yeah, it's worrisome. It's worrisome, you know. So this is why we have to fight back, you know. This is why, because we don't want to live like this, you know. We don't want to live like this. This is not a good way to live, you know. And again, they're laughing at me because I'm the woke, you know, person that they wanted this to happen to. This is great for them, you know. But they don't understand how easily it could be them, you know. And I mean, considering how fucking strong I am, you know, it wouldn't take much for it to be one of them, you know what I mean? Any of them, you know. So they're laughing now, but yeah, it's gonna be them next, you know. That's what I'm saying. Like, this is not a way to live. You know, it's not fun. It's just everybody you meet is like a scam artist. Not everybody, of course. There's like a couple people that aren't, but it's just a very like shady way of life here, you know. Everybody's shady. Just shady. Always have shady stuff going on in the background. I don't know. I just don't vibe with it. What's the guy's name from now the stickers are on some food? I don't know which guy you're talking about, Sunshine. No, it was Mermaid of Mesopotamia is the one that called out the South African oranges. I was like, ah, shit. Because she posted something bitching about how horrible they were and why are they from South Africa and all this stuff. And I reshared it on my community tab too, but yeah. And again, I don't know what, if any, I'm sure other industries have been impacted as well. There's no way they haven't, but it's just crazy to see how it kind of is all like all these things that weren't necessarily like super apparent are starting to bubble up to the surface now, you know, with like what's been going on under the scenes, you know. or behind the scenes, and it's like, oh boy. Oh boy. Big mess. uh, Big mess. Yep. But yeah, again, that's why I think it's end times though as well, because it's just not rational. The stuff that I'm seeing, the stuff that I'm personally witnessing in real life, it's just not rational. It's just not. I just feel like either we've collapsed as a society, which, yeah, I mean, I think we have, I don't know, or these people are possessed or something. It's not normal. Again, I don't want to say normal because that's not the right word. That's not what I'm looking for, but there's something off. There's something off. Can't quite put my finger on it, but there's something off. There's a sticker starting to be out on some of your food. They did tests and it's not real. Starts with A. Like on fruits and vegetables? What kind of food? I believe you completely. I'm not questioning that at all. I'm just wondering, like, what have they done exactly? Oh, the other thing that Mermaid posted today, actually, she's great. Like, I love following her. She's a little bit out there because she's talking about like the aliens and the fairies and all this stuff, but it's good stuff to know about if you're interested in that stuff too. But she peeled off like the sticker from her, she had one of those like the plastic 3-drawer containers from Walmart. She peels back the label and there's a freaking tracker in the back of the sticker, like for real. And then she looked it up and showed, yeah, it's literally meant for tracking. So it's like, my first thought, and again, because I don't go straight to like nefarious, I'm thinking, oh, I wonder if they're tracking like the life cycle of the product, how long it lasts, something like that. I'm thinking like, maybe, but no, I don't think that's it at all. But then again, that's more of a stationary item. Do they want to know which households have which items? Or I'm trying to unpack this. What makes it worth it to Walmart to put a tracking sticker on the things that you're buying? Like, what makes that lucrative for them? Because you got to remember, it always boils down to money. So there's something here that's making them money by tracking you or by tracking where their products are going when you buy them and leave the store. But what is it? So that's where I'm at. I'm like, okay, so are they tracking, are those stickers on toys, and other kids items? Is that what that's being used for? Because Walmart seems to be, I'm sorry, but I'm just hearing more about these tunnels and these Walmarts, and I'm like, and it's not just this one. And I'm just like, wow, like Walmart. And this is another reason it makes me feel like it's end times, because these giant corporations just blatantly, jumped right in on this stuff. You know what I mean? And they're running things like, almost, to me, I mean, I know it's underground, but it's just not that underground. People know about it. There's a whole lot of missing kids and stuff. People are, of course that's going to be talked about, Is that what it is, Becky? Because she did Google it. She has the video up on her channel. I think she posted it today. But she did Google it and the manufacturer of it, because it was like, I don't think the word was Sunstar, but it was like, Sunstar something, the name of the tracking device. And she put that in and it showed what it was. It was a tracking sticker. But no, it could have been definitely an alarm sticker as well, because it had that like silver, almost looks like wiring, but it's not, inside of it, because it's a flat sticker. But yeah, it had those, like, that, whatever hits those alarms. I heard alarms go off and no one can be bothered. I wonder though too, okay, all right, it's an alarm sticker. I mean, yeah, I'll take it at that. I know they put those on stuff in the clothing stores as well, and all of that. So yeah, I mean, again, and that's the thing, like, is it really that though? I don't know. Again, it's just the stuff I'm seeing is just like, it's scary because it is so blatant and obvious, and people are talking about it. Like, you know, this isn't just stuff I'm coming up with. It's like, you know, other people are talking about this stuff too, you know. So yeah, I don't know. I feel like they subdued like a lot of the population so that they wouldn't see this, you know, and so the ones that aren't subdued are seeing it, you know what I mean? Like I'm guessing, I don't know. I don't know, guys. I just don't know. Or, you know, uh, yeah. Anyway, so yeah, just the stuff that's been going through my mind lately. Just worried. It's just worrisome, you know? I find my glasses. How's everything where you guys live? Are you guys seeing the same shit I'm seeing over here? Like anything like it? I always wonder like how bad it actually is, because you know this is like ground zero for them. But and I wonder if it's not because the Garden of Eden was here in Florida. Do you think it ties back to that? I kind of do. I think that because it was supposed to be like God's paradise, so it would make sense that they would use this as like a jumping point for destruction, you know what I mean? So I don't know, I'm just guessing again. And it's no offense to the demons. This is literally, you know, this is how you guys operate. I'm not saying it in an offensive way. I'm just saying it is what you guys do, you know? So, I mean, I'm trying to figure out their strategy or the thought process behind things, you know? It's interesting to try to unravel what these guys were thinking, you know? To some degree, interesting. And then to other degrees, not so much. Not so much. Not so much. Yeah, I'm used to like a good old, you know, scam. You know what I mean? Like that's the kind of stuff I'm used to seeing. Like a good old one over, you know? Not like a whole ass fucking plot and shit to like annihilate the world, you know? Like it's just a bit much. Pay your dues now when it's easy, because when it's your turn, it's not gonna be easy. I know. You could probably move mountains with how strong you are. Oh, but yeah. Oh yeah, Emily. And thank you. It's so good to see you, by the way, Emily. Thank you for popping in. Yeah, I mean, I'm not mad at it at all. I'm just, you know, I guess I'm genuinely just curious how this is going to pan out, you know? I mean, I know how it's prophesized to pan out, but the minutia, and then it's, you know, again, it's hard to process, like, this is, you know, it is what it is, you know what I mean? Like nobody really knows what the extent is going to be, I don't think. People I'm sure have prophesized it, and so maybe somebody does really know, but you know, I don't know. Like the guy, it scares me because the guy Lawrence, okay, so there was a prophet Lawrence that showed up at the store like after the power went out, and he was homeless, you know. I think I talked about him the other night, but anyway, he prophesied with regard to Florida, the area that I was in, Largo, that, you know, he was like, basically saw it, you know, barren wasteland, you know, everything gone, everybody gone, is what he saw. So, you know what that means, you know what I mean? So it was like, oh, he saw it like leveled. I'm like, wow, that sucks, you know. But again, at what, I don't know. I don't know, guys. A good old-fashioned basic romance scammer, yeah. Yeah, exactly. Well, I mean, I'm talking from like a business perspective, you know, because again, this whole operation is a business, right? The reason they're wasting their time with it at all is because, you know, they can make a ton of money on it, on whatever the business model is. And I think a lot of the business model was, you know, hostile takeover. I mean, it just was, you know, it was like bully tactics. They had fun with it. They went like old school before, like we had all the regulations and laws, when they could, you know, do this kind of stuff back in like the, you know, whenever this would have been, like the Stone Age, you know, basically before laws existed, you know, when they could literally do anything. So they did that, you know, and I'm sure it was fun, you know what I mean? I'm sure it was fun to like rule the world, you know, with no laws and no rules and no limitations, but like, but you know, we actually do have laws and rules of limitation. So it's like, you know what I mean? It's like, oh, you know, I don't know. But maybe we don't. I mean, again, I don't know. I don't know what the conversations behind the scenes look like, and we don't know what the future holds, you know, like, who knows, maybe we have judgment day tomorrow morning, you know what I mean? And so then the laws won't matter. I guess, you know, I don't know. So yeah, I'm used to seeing like scams, like business scams, kind of like Trump Towers Tampa. That's a file that was on my desk. I think I had something to do with like the formation of that entity. So yeah, that, just like like a good old fashioned scam, you know what I mean? Like come in, tell them you're gonna put the name on the building, and get a bunch of money from people, deposits, and tell them you're gonna build condos, and then skip town with all the money and never finish the condos, like that kind of scam. You know what I mean? So yeah, but and again, those are vicious scams, right? But in that level, I hate to say like, well, it's like rich people that are like, screwed over, losing a lot of money, but it's not like, life or death, for most situations, right? But like what I'm seeing happen now, I mean, this is like, going to impact humanity, you know what I mean? Like for real, so it's like, to see it on that level, I guess, is like, holy shit, because what I was seeing was from a business, perspective over the years, so not like a humanity perspective, you know what I mean? So to see it kind of unfolding like this is crazy, with all the corrupt doctors, and oh, it's so bad. It's so bad. Anyway, so yeah, that's what I kind of meant there. I don't know. I'm gonna take out my contacts. Give me 1 second. I don't want to like hold my eyeballs out in front of you guys. Okay. Yeah, so I just wonder how it's all gonna pan out, truly. It's just crazy to think this is all reality, you know what I mean? But yeah, the worst part for me is like the trafficking thing. Like I hate that. I just hate that they got kids involved, and they went that low. Like it's just, I think there was no low too low. It was almost a game of like, what can I get away with? You know what I mean? So is what it seems like anyway. I'm totally assuming. But the orange industry is not really forgivable, but it would be more forgivable than the kids, you know what I mean? Like that's too far. It's too much. It's way too much, So anyway, yeah, I don't know. I don't know how this is all gonna pan out. It's scary though. You know what I mean? I mean, I know it's gonna pan out like the way it's supposed to, no matter what. But it's just scary. It's scary times, People are crazy. And then I keep seeing all these like, I don't know what nationality we're seeing now, because it was like the Serbians forever, and now it's not the Serbians anymore. It's like some other nationality. I don't know. But, oh my God, all day long, yeah. I'm just seeing a lot more of like weird stuff happening, like different people coming in from different countries, and acting weird. They all act the same way. It's like they all like walk around on their cell phones, and then they like, I don't know, congregate together, and they just all, I don't know how to explain it. You can just tell something's off, something is off. So yeah, that's worrisome as well. What else is worrisome? That's it for now. So are you guys seeing any of this stuff where you guys are, or is it really just Florida? Nowhere as bad, a tiny bit, but we were so far away. I don't know. Australia's, I mean, I watch your guys' news, and again, I might be seeing just like, I only see what's recommended to me. I don't like seek out the news, So, well, I can't remember if it's Fox in Australia that gets recommended to me or not. But it looks like you guys have a pretty significant, you know, MAGA crowd as well over there. I don't know. I mean, I'm just basing it off the news, but they seem to have pretty strong opinions about. I don't know why they always talk about Joe Biden. Every time I see an Australian news article, it's always talking badly about Joe Biden. It's like, why are you guys doing this? Like, attack your own president. You know what I mean? Like, leave ours alone. Like, what the hell's wrong with you? You know, it's like they're jumping on like a bandwagon, you know, to be cool or whatever. I'm like, shut up. Stop attacking my president, you know? Aw, thank you, Romana. Thank you so much. I thought you were in Australia, Anita. I'm so sorry. So you're in New Zealand. Okay, so yeah, you're a good girl. Sorry. I don't mean to make it sound that way, but like, yeah, no, you guys are fine. Australia is what I was thinking. So, because, you know, like I said, I get their news sometimes. I'll click on the articles and, you know, a lot of the stuff's like kind of inflammatory and similar to, you know, it's in alignment with what seems to be happening here. And that's another worrisome thing, you know. It's all over the place, you know. So, yeah. Just crazy times, you know. It's just crazy times, but I'm already sick of it, and like we haven't even gotten started yet, you know. And then yeah, even like this is why I only consume YouTube, and I only consume like YouTubers that I like. I mean, I watch like whatever, you know, not whatever is recommended, but you know, I subscribe to people. I watch repeatedly people that, you know, I feel like are, you know, good to intake their energy, you know what I mean? And then sometimes I'll just watch like other YouTube stuff, and it's still like, I don't, like some of these like cooking videos. Have you seen these things where it's like the couple and it's like, okay, today I'm gonna tell you how I make my taco salad every Wednesday, and then they like grab like a bundt cake and like throw all this random shit in it, and it's like a legit cooking video, but it like the recipe, like, oh my god, she made, I want to say, and it's not just one channel, it's several of these channels popping up, and again, it seems like it's like do 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 do. I'm watching this like they're doing something here, because I don't know how to explain it. Like it doesn't make sense. Like it just, I don't know how to explain it. The recipe is crazy. Like but they're selling it. One of the ladies was making, I want to say, nachos. Okay, so instead of like cooking the meat in another pan and like the way she made the nachos was she put all the toppings for the nachos in a cake pan, a bundt cake pan, and then she put the chips, you know, on it, and then baked it, and then turned it over on a plate, you know. So it was a good idea, but she didn't cook the fucking meat before she put it in the bundt cake pan. Okay, so now we've got raw meat in the bottom of the pan, okay, with like cheese and whatever the hell else she threw in there, and chips on top, you know. And I'm like, wait a minute, wait, don't. But I mean, it's just I don't know how to explain it. It's so weird. Anyway, this is just what I'm kind of seeing, like just weird stuff like this. It seems like it's almost like it does not make sense. It's not logical, you know, what they're doing. And it seems like a very simple, like logical fix. And I guess that's a poor example because it's not strong enough, but like, yeah, I don't know how to explain it. It feels like the Twilight Zone sometimes, you know. It just does. And that's the internet. So I'm not talking about Florida. And Florida definitely feels like the Twilight Zone, but the internet feels like the Twilight Zone too sometimes. Like some of the YouTubers I used to watch, like I can't even watch their channels anymore. I don't know. It's just like, I don't know, something too like sales pitchy about it all, you know. And I used to be that way too. You know, I had my first channel. I did a lot of sponsored stuff on there, but I don't anymore. I've never done anything sponsored on here except for I did have that one partnership thing. I can't remember what company that was, but yeah. Anyway, you know, I don't know. Everything just seems weird. That's what it's like. It's like communist TV. That's exactly what it's like. I knew it. There was something, I couldn't put my finger on it. That's what it is. That's what it is. Okay, so I gotta chew on that for a little bit. it's propaganda TV or something like that. So, but what they're doing is they're, okay, fine, and they're showing people how the family should operate, right? But that's, maybe they're filming this with like, I mean, even like a foreign person would know to like cook the meat before they put it in the fucking pan, you know? Maybe they hired actors that don't actually know how to cook anything, you know? That could possibly be to film these like propaganda cooking videos, you know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, it feels like propaganda. That's exactly what it feels like. So be careful with propaganda, guys, on YouTube or whatever this is. I'm assuming. I'll try to find some shit and like repost it if I find it. But yeah, it's very weird. So anyway, because it's so widespread, you know, it just feels very ominous. You know what I mean? And then the fact that the news stations have to like ignore the trafficking issue is, you know, also very concerning. Yeah, and you know, it's so obvious, and again, everybody knows about it, so it's like, but they're not allowed to report on it, or they're not reporting on it for whatever reason, you know. So yeah, it's just a lot, you know. It's a lot. I'm really worried about the children, what they've done, where are they, you know. I see all these parents walking around here with little kids, and I'm like, leave this state. But they're here to do this, you know? And that's why I'm like, do you know what's going on? Like, are you sure you want to bring your family here? I saw, like, you know, over the past few days, I've seen a lot of different people, but like one of the families, you know, they all had the shirts on with like the black and American flag that's like backwards, you know? It's like a Civil War like flag thing for marching forward, you know? But it's a Civil War, you know, symbol, right? So it's concerning. And this, you know, the whole family had it on, like the dad, the mom, and then like they probably had like a 13 or 14-year-old daughter, you know, and they're all wearing it. And I'm like, why you have your kid wearing this shit, man? Are you really gonna put your kid on the front lines, bro? Because like a little girl, you know what I mean? Like, what the fuck's going on, you know? So, and then why would you bring your kid into this shit in the first place? You know what I mean? It's just so concerning. All of it is so confusing to me. I'm like, what? You know? Because if you're part of it, you know what they're doing. So that's what it is. It's like, you just bring your kid to the meat market. I don't know. It just doesn't make sense to me, you know? So yeah. Like I said, they've glamorized this whole thing. Like they think this is going to be cool. It's not fucking cool, man. It's just not cool. But, you know, their leadership is not going to tell them that. So anyway, what do you guys think is going to happen? What's your thoughts? What do you think's next? Yeah, I don't know. It's just been a lot, you know. Lots going on. But I haven't been miserable outside. It's been kind of nice to be outside after being inside for, you know, so long. I mean, I was able to go out a little bit, but yeah, definitely getting my fresh air for sure. It's been lovely making animal friends. Yeah, I'm just wondering what the fuck is next, you know? I don't know. it's weird. It's like everything and everybody just got shady. You know what I mean? It's like you can't trust anybody. You know, like everybody that walks up to you, you're like, what the fuck? You know, it's just the way it is. I don't know if it's everywhere too, or if it's just here. But another health scare. I really feel some sort of lockdown. Oh, really, Anita? Like COVID over there? Is that what you guys are dealing with still? Like a COVID lockdown or what? Or like globally? I don't know, guys. I don't know. Yeah, that would suck too. Like I said, I have to hide to stay out of the concentration camps. Oh my God. Anyway, I don't want to stay on too late. I'm gonna get off here in a minute. I just wanted to say hi, see how you guys were doing. So you're seeing that stuff too, Kate? It's crazy. Yeah, it's just, it feels like surreal, you know, in a lot of ways. It just feels surreal. But who knows? I mean, my whole life was a lie. Maybe that's why I don't know. Everything just feels weird right now. It's just weird. All right, guys, I'm going to hop off. It was good chatting with you guys. Thank you for hanging out with me. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.